Thank you, Ryle. That was very relaxing, especially the fact that you got to do that on the beach. Now, with that workout worked up, probably a big appetite, and we have the perfect recipe, and this one is seconds to none that you have to try. Some Italian cuisine is always a great idea for midweek dinners, meal inspiration, especially when it's also cold. And if you have been shying away from your classic ravioli, today's the day we're going to show you just how to enjoy the creaminess of this restaurant-style dish in the comfort of your own home. And we have Jenny Morris here already hard at work on this yummy recipe.
I've got some onions in there. I'm going to add my garlic. You've got to have garlic. Wouldn't be anything Italian if you didn't. Some chili, a little bit of chili sauce. Hello, this is the week for hot stuff, eh, baby?
Yes, and you did so well last week, earlier this week when you had the wings hot AF.
Yes, but you know what I thought? I thought, those wings can't compete with the heat inside of me.
No.
You're gonna burn
You are sizzling. So I noticed you didn't add all the chili. Was that just because
you can always
watching
come back?
True.
No, you can always come back, but you can't take away. That's the problem. You're going to chop some cherries for me, my baby. Cherry tomatoes.
What size do you want them chopped?
Just in half is good. And so what I've done here, Cal, Zoe, I'm thinking of Kelly, who puts all these beautiful ingredients out for us. What I've done here is I've put in the chili, I put the ginger, the garlic, I put in the beautiful sun-dried tomatoes. I've got a bit of stock here. And
is that a veggie stock or
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, or you could have chicken, but I don't want to keep adding oil to this. So I want to just release the oil back into the pan. And then obviously I'm going to continue. Otherwise you end up with this very, very oily mess, you know, which is not my best.
So that's actually quite a nice little trick, a little bit of stock.
just because it just helps it to bubble back out again. And oh, look at that. And then the ravioli. And what I love about this is that you can buy ready-made ones, or you could do the deed yourself. I'm going to stick this in just for a couple of minutes before I add my delicious.
Oh.
And of course, we have this to top it off.
So we're going to use our Clover Classic, and this is our plain low-fat dairy snack. And Clover Classic Dairy Snack, it is a deliciously smooth and creamy dairy snack, and it really gives you a creamy taste to the delicious flavors. It's also a source of 10 vitamins, and it is available in various flavors. We are using the plain flavor for today's recipe, and you can also use any ready-made ravioli of your choice for this dish. Are we going for a vegetarian option?
Yes, we're going veggie today. Nothing to stop us from having vegetables. We don't eat enough vegetables. True. I do believe that we eat a lot of meat, so it won't hurt you to skip a meal. And we've got beautiful parmesan. We've got the cream, which is nice and rich. And we've got our dairy snack. In with the cream, look at that. Just look at that cream. It's going to bind. It's going to hug those little raviolis and make them very happy. Away we go. I have, of course, made some for you, as I always do, so you can snack. And then I'm going to, right at the end, put all the green stuff. So you've got some fresh basil there for me.
Yes. Do you need me to chop it?
No.
Okay.
I don't like chopping basil, but what I do like to do is tear it. So if you take a leaf for yourself and then give me the rest, and I want you to just do this, you know, because we've got hot little hands. Go like this, and just squash it and bruise it. Smell that. That's what I want to release. So I want you to, I always say hurt it a little bit.
No, you bruise it. You basically let the skin tear a bit.
That's it. And then we just pop it into that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then just let that wilt down beautifully into our sauce. And some Parmesan cheese. You can use pecorino cheese as well if you want to. You could even use cheddar cheese. You know, there's just so many options.
And then when we add our classic Clover dairy snack, plain flavored yogurt, is this now more just to add additional creaminess, or is this more to subside from all the chili powder you've
Do you know what? It would serve both purposes. I'm going to put this right at the end because I don't want it to split. It'll give me that lovely creaminess. It's also nice to mix with a bit of parsley and to serve it on top. In fact, let's do a recipe ourselves. Mix that parsley with that. I'm going to give you some dairy snack, and we're going to just pop it on top. Look at that. And then you can just garnish.
Garnish with that.
You can just garnish with that. I'm going to just borrow some of this quickly. Look at that. right at the end. That'll add a nice acidity as well.
And really just balance it
That's
out.
it,
I'm going to
balance
take
it
this
all out.
teaspoon. Well, if you want to get your hands on this delicious recipe, and hopefully you caught the steps of our little impromptu recipe here too, it is available on our website, expressoshow.com. And if you want to get your hands on the classic creamy Tuscan ravioli that we've just made, it is available. And then, Jenny, we'll just simply do this. We just finish it off with...
Yes, just pop a little bit on the top there, and
voila!
you can eat and you can keep going with Parmesan as much as you like.
Adding. There we go. Well, enjoy this recipe and let us know what you think of it.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.